Hello, you're watching the English News Bulletin on QPVN channel. I'm Chong Nguyen, and now let me keep you up to date with the headlines. Vietnam to effectively deploy strategic directions of APEC. Điện Biên Phủ victory, a unique treasure trove of military art. Female CEO who inspires startup spirit. President Lương Cường attended and gave a significant speech at the 31st APEC Economic Leaders Meeting in Lima, Peru, on the morning of November the 16th local time. Under the theme, Empower, Include Growth, APEC leaders decided to support efforts to reform the World Trade Organization, continue to create a free, open, non-discriminatory and transparent trade and investment environment, improve collaboration to make APEC economies more resilient, speed up digital transformation throughout the region, and effectively address climate change. President Lương Cường emphasized three key differences in the state of the world economy in his remarks at the meeting. Global economy is being impacted by geopolitical tensions and macroeconomic uncertainty, but the Asia-Pacific region continues to be the world's main engine of growth. Despite the rise in protectionism, popularization, and fragmentation, there is a still strong desire for collaboration and economic integration. Global environmental concerns and development gap remain the biggest obstacles, but new technologies, the digital transformation trend, and green transitions are spreading and become more comprehensive, providing innovative solutions and chances for collaboration. President Lương Cường suggested three primary paths for APEC cooperation in the upcoming time in order to guarantee that the organization is robust in the face of difficulties and successfully takes advantage of opportunities. Keep pushing for trade and investment liberalization and fortify the rule-based multilateral trading system. Establish and preserve smooth economic ties. Increase collaboration programs and projects on inclusive technology and inclusive growth. Put people at the heart of the green and digital transformations. Give priority to ways to close the digital divide and help underserved people, particularly those in rural areas, gain access to digital technologies and the advantages of innovation. Continually improve global governance and institutional capability. Encourage APEC to undergo reforms in order to become a more efficient, dynamic, flexible, and forward-thinking organization that is prepared to develop new sources of growth. Previously, on the sidelines of the APEC 2024 summit in Lima, Peru, President Lương Cường met with leaders of Vietnam's partner countries to discuss measures to strengthen ties between Vietnam and its international partners. During his meeting with Chinese General Secretary and President Xi Jinping, President Lương Cường emphasized that fostering cooperative and friendly relations with China is a strategic choice and a top priority in Vietnam's independent, autonomous, diversified, and multilateral foreign policy. Congratulating President Cường on his election as President of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, President Xi affirmed that China considers its relationship with Vietnam a key priority in its neighborhood diplomacy. In talks with U.S. President Joe Biden, President Lương Cường affirmed that Vietnam views the U.S. as a strategically important partner. He expressed his satisfaction with the positive outcomes achieved since the establishment of the Comprehensive Strategic Partnership Framework 1 year ago. President Biden congratulated the Vietnamese president on his new role, reaffirming that the U.S. values its relationship with Vietnam. Meeting with Russian Deputy Prime Minister Alexei Overshuk, President Lương Cường highlighted the importance of the Comprehensive Strategic Partnership with Russia. Deputy Prime Minister Overshuk agreed, emphasizing Russia's priority to enhance its relationship with Vietnam in a substantive and effective manner, grounded in traditional friendship and mutual potential. During discussions with Japanese Prime Minister Ishiba Shigeru, both leaders reaffirmed the substantive and effective development of the Vietnam-Japan Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. President Cường proposed enhancing annual high-level exchanges and cooperation in defense, economy, digital transformation, green transition, and semiconductor workforce development. Prime Minister Ishiba pledged to support the Vietnamese community in Japan and praised Vietnamese students for their contributions. The two leaders also agreed to continue collaboration in international forums such as ASEAN, APEC, and the UN. On the sidelines of the APEC summit, President Lee Kung also held meetings with the President of the Republic of Korea and the Prime Ministers of Malaysia, Singapore, Australia, and Canada. On the evening of November 17th at Thăng Long Imperial Citadel, the Army Broadcasting Center rehearsed the art program Together Safeguarding the Country. This is one of the major programs in the series of activities to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the liberation of the capital, the 80th founding anniversary of the Vietnam People's Army, and the 35th Whole People's Defense Festive Day. The national scale program has been carefully prepared with a large stage of up to thousands of square meters capable of hosting more than 3,000 audiences. In addition to diverse and attractive content, the art part of the program, with the participation of nearly 500 artists, including many famous ones, is expectedly bringing a wonderful musical and artistic space to the audiences. The program also features modern 3D mapping technology, high-end soundscape system, laser light, and real-life live performances. Together Safeguarding the Country is like a reminder to and tribute of today's generations for the heroic and indomitable sacrifices of the predecessors for the national independence and freedom. The program takes place at 8 p.m. today at Thăng Long Imperial Citadel in Hanoi and is broadcast live on QPVN channel. The resistance wars of the Vietnamese people are not only heroic pages of the national history, but also a treasure trove of valuable lessons, typical victories of the art of warfare with timeless value, including the Điện Biên Phủ victory 70 years ago. The significance of the victory, which resounded throughout the 5 continents and shattered the world, is not only in defeating an opponent stronger in terms of troops and weapons, but also in organization skill, strategy, and willpower, the spirit of national solidarity. Those lessons are still being inherited and promoted today. The Điện Biên Phủ chess game had not yet begun. While Navarre was confident in taking all the advantages, General Võ Nguyên Giáp also quickly saw a chance to gain victory by detecting the 2 weak points of the opponent. Firstly, that was the rigid and passive stronghold group and could be defeated separately. Secondly, Điện Biên Phủ was isolated, lying alone in the middle of the mountains and forest. If the air route was cut off, it would quickly collapse. On March 13, 1954, the game started. From high mountains, the storm of fire from 105mm artillery that hidden in camouflaged fortifications and fake artillery battlefields made the French counter-battery ineffective. Mường Thanh airfield soon became a dead zone. The air bridge, the only supply route to Điện Biên Phủ, was cut off. The paratroopers were surrounded by anti-aircraft artillery. The fall of Điện Biên Phủ stronghold was a matter of time. At first, we didn't attack the airport much. Their planes could land, but later our artillery attacked the airport more strongly, so they had to drop parachutes. Thoroughly implementing the model steady fight, steady advance, Vietnamese military created a very effective tactic: surround, encroach, attack, destroy. Using trenches to approach and surround the enemy, combined with sniping to wear down its strength, making the enemy tense and tired, then hit and destroy the stronghold. The fortified strongholds have now become prisons for the enemy. The trench system slowly tightens the noose around the enemy command center. On May 6, 1954, nearly 1,000 kilograms of explosives carried straight through the tunnel dug deep into the Hill A1 was burned. Its bang was the signal for a general offensive. On May 7, 1954, the determination to fight, determination to win flag flew on the roof of the enemy's command bunker. After many resistance wars, the more we fought, the more our military matured. Our dictionary of military art became thicker. That treasure trove of valuable lessons is being promoted and effectively applied by today's generations to successfully protect the fatherland in peacetime.
Coming up next, outstanding educators honored with prestigious national awards. Female CEO who inspires startup spirit. In honor of Vietnamese Teachers' Day, the Ministry of Education and Training, in partnership with the Vietnam Education Union, organized a ceremony on November 17th to honor exceptional teachers of 2024 and to award the titles of People's Teacher and Excellent Teacher for the 16th time.
This year, over 300 educators received recognition. They represented the 1.6 million teachers nationwide and included 251 outstanding teachers, 65 excellent teachers, and 21 people's teachers. Despite having various roles and duties, all teachers have following the traits in common: a quiet dedication to the educational cause, lending their knowledge and energy to it, a passion, dedication, and enthusiasm for their work, and a commitment to ongoing innovation, creativity, and overcoming obstacles to finish their work. In addition to acknowledging and honoring the teachers' efforts, the titles bestowed upon them anticipate that they will continue to excel, advance education, and contribute to its advancement. Speaking at the ceremony, Minister of Education and Training Nguyễn Kim Sơn confirmed that the people's teachers, excellent teachers, and outstanding teachers would be the key players to best promote their experience, intelligence, willpower, and creativity.
With innovative thinking and strong determination to overcome difficulties, many female entrepreneurs have gained success from proper production models. Along with enriching themselves, they also create jobs for many people, contributing to the development of the local economy. Especially, they have inspired women in particular and business enthusiasts in general with the message of confidence, efforts, creativity, and aspiration to get rich. Today's program features the startup story of Nguyễn Thị Thu Hoa, a girl from Mường ethnic group with the dream of bringing sour pork, a specialty of Phú Thọ province, to food lovers both domestically and internationally.
Born and raised in Thanh Sơn District, Phú Thọ Province, Mường ethnic young woman Nguyễn Thị Thu Hoa started her own business at the age of 18 with the local specialty of sour meat, with a modest capital of only $180. With a spirit of tenacity to forge ahead and innovate, Hoa invested in expanding the factory's infrastructure system, upgrading production, management, and sales processes, while boosting the building of product brands. Going through many difficulties and failures, her efforts and will have finally achieved results. Up to now, Chung Foods has reached more than 9,000 points of sales, successfully promoting sour meat, a specialty of Phú Thọ, to food lovers across the country.
Tôi là đại lý bán hàng cho thịt chua Trường Phúc.
Being an agent of Chung Foods for 8 years, we're provided with signboards, sales models, and good customer care. So we're getting more popular among customers. The products are delicious with food safety standards. There are hundreds of brands of sour pork, but Chung Foods products are trusted by many. I'm very proud. To share more experiences with youngsters about knowledge and startup experiences, Nguyễn Thị Thu Hoa launched the book titled Startup Journey, telling her 13-year journey of starting her own business from Phú Thọ specialty with many practical and useful business lessons. I wish to express my gratitude to my hometown, the land of the sour meat specialty, where I experienced the startup journey. Through the book, I want to share my practical experiences and the way to apply digital transformation in business, thus inspiring people for business and give them my business lessons. In doing so, they can shorten the journey to gain success. Hoa is a very talented ethnic woman, full of energy and creativeness. Especially, she's very good at business, widely promoting local specialty to food lovers nationwide. That is also the motivation for me to learn from. She's an ethnic woman, yet very competent and talented. Developing your own business right in the hometown, the successful startup story from the local specialty of the Mường ethnic young woman Nguyễn Thị Thu Hoa has inspired other youngsters to be more confident on the path of entrepreneurship.
And that's all for now. Remember, you can always watch news again at qpvn.vn. Now, thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.